Hello and welcome back to the series. You find me in a very precarious position right here as we fly off in search of somewhere to blow up. Well, that's always a fun intro, isn't it? But yes, the slime farm is built and I do believe that this island is a fantastic place to obliterate. Let's have a quick sculpt, shall we, while you can watch me time-lapse that slime farm. And here it is in all its glory, all its slimy gloriness. And I must say, it is ridiculous just how much this farm produces. Now, in a short 1 minute AFK session I just did because it was raining and night time, waiting for night time I was, and the time it took to build, we have this, which is absolutely phenomenal. I do like the decoration a little bit down here. It's pretty fancy. I've used barn block for the walls simply because that's what I had on hand when I was panicking and needed something to stop all the water, because building in a swamp has its challenges, and also why this is a bit bland and boring. But I do like the concept of what we've got here. I've kind of just free formed it and I do enjoy it. But we do have a stupidly good farm which produces plenty of slime, meaning we get plenty of slime blocks, which I am going to slowly store in these parts while I don't need them, but we will need them pretty soon. As you saw, we've got an island to bomb, so let's get cracking on with the learning, shall we? So as promised, we're back here with a little bit of learning. Now, last week we left off with this little nifty thing that every time it's pushed out, dupes some TNT and makes a big hole. And that's the premise of TNT duping. Now you attach that to a flying machine and you have flying TNT dupers, would you call it? Oh, I'm not sure. Either way, you can see the premise here. Off it goes, down they go, boom they go. Are they actually booming anymore? Yeah, we're just getting a bit too far down before they blow up. But yeah, trying to get it to work both ways. I just built that twice, attached it to the flying machine I use regularly, and this is what we have. But as you can see, we have to reset it each time, which is kind of annoying. So I went online and I found this one built by Kale, which I'll link that video down in the description. But as you can see, this one is a little bit more, I can't say compact, it is compact, but it has return stations and will still blow a really big hole. It does the job. It does the job very well, and it took me a little while to get this attached because in the video it said you needed to build it in line, but me being an idiot, I didn't realise he meant that needed to be in line with this, and so we got there in the end. But it is a fantastic contraption, and I better lock this again before it flies off once again, and I'm going to have to make more cuts than I need to. But yep, and that's blowing big holes down here. Now obviously with this setup it's incredibly simple to build and very straightforward, but once we get down to this level, where is it? If we fall, whoop, -20, we're going to have to build it all again, which means in total, considering we've got 4 sides to do this to, we're going to have to build this 8 times. but it's not that labour intensive. And generally speaking, it's a very easy concept considering we're going to have to build a world eater after. Now, there are going to be more complicated designs, which there are some where it also pulls it down a level each time, and so you won't need to rebuild it, you'll just have to sit there running. But seeing as I'm more on the casual side of a player, and I'm probably only going to be running this for a couple of hours each time a day, maybe one full session of having a long, I don't need that kind of firepower. So I suppose we should mark out our area and get it built. One last thing before we do though, I've made a little headway with this, as in I now know how to return the cart separate to what's inside. I also forgot last week to explain slightly this concept as well, where if we send this off now, once it's picked up the item, it is sending a signal through to here, where if we take that item back and plonk it back in here, there is no signal, it's not strong enough, and that is the concept of locking. Now if we have this, we can see we've got our 4 filler items and the red wool, so we know once we take the red wool out of this that it will be unlocked. Now what we can do with that unlocking, I'm not 100% sure. That's still a mystery to me. But what I can do is if I send this on its way, we can pick up that up, we can drop it back off, and then we can destroy the cart. So as we can see, we've picked it up because we saw the light, we've dropped it off because it's back there, and if I've done this right, that doesn't do anything. If I've done this right, then, oh no, why are you there? What changed to put you there? Now granted, it's dropped everything here like it should have, but... oh, I put it facing the wrong way, that's why. Oh my god. Technical issues. Back in a sec. Let's try that again. Now, if you watch out, you'll see that redstone torch. Maybe you can see it. It'll turn off briefly. Well, you'll see this one turn on actually. So we've set it up. We've got our 22 red wool, meaning we can only pull the red wool out of here. And if you watch that redstone torch, you'll see that it takes it and drops it back off. See? Takes it, drops it back off, and that destroys that. Let's turn back on, so our items made it back here. And if I have set this up right now, the minecart should be down here, and everything else is in here. So we can separate the minecart. We know how we're doing that now, and that's thanks to Ilmango, because he showed this one wide tileable version of that. So I can implement that now. All I need to do is separate these items from them items to send them on the way. And doing all of that, as I'm also sending that back there, I probably don't need to lock this. I'll need to lock this when it comes to the actual encoding. Like if I'm sending random items in, obviously I've got this set up so I'm only filtering one, but as soon as I need to filter more, then it's going to be a problem. Especially if I have both of these to filter myself, then it's not going to work. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, this is slightly more understanding than I had before, so we'll move on. Villagers are idiots. They really are. I say this, and I'm also back here for one simple reason. I am completely out of iron, so I've come back to run the farm for a little while because we still haven't built a proper one, which is something we need to add to the list, a proper good rate iron farm. But yeah, this place also seems completely, I didn't mean to do that, completely devoid of actual villagers. I mean, these guys are still here, but that's because their choices are limited. They don't really have much in a way of freedom, but everyone else has disappeared. I don't know where they've gone. Can't find anyone. Odd. Oh well, I say odd, but they are villagers. They've probably, for lack of a better word, stupid themselves to death. And yeah. But I've also can't really say much about that because I've made somewhat of a boo-boo as well. Because over the past few weeks, I've accidentally, I say weeks, over the past few days, I accidentally, in my testing world, upgraded to 1.20.2, which in the testing world is not that big of a deal. But in this world, I don't have any of Masa's mods, so I don't have my light index, I don't have FreeCam either, and it got me thinking, like, I do enjoy using them, they're very useful tools, but I've also become kind of accustomed to them, which I don't think is inherently bad. They're very useful tools, but while looking to see if there's any idea when they're going to be about, I saw an awful lot of complaining from people saying how that this has been out for a while, it should be ready, and these are free mods. They are very useful free mods. I don't think anyone really has a right to complain about how long it may or may not take for them to be updated. Now, I can't say I have any idea how long it takes or what kind of changes need to be made to update them. Maybe it is a simple one line of text, maybe it's a lot more complicated than that, I don't know. But I do think that people giving away things free for the community, we shouldn't be then moaning that they're not ready instantly. I mean, that's just my opinion on the matter, but I do think it's a little bit sad that people are expecting and assuming them instantly when that just shouldn't be the case. Well, hopefully this is enough iron to see me through. So let's head on back to the slime farm, collect our slime, and I'll see you over at the perimeter site. And here we are. I've marked out this area roughly to where we're thinking about bombing. I might extend it to contain more of the river. I don't think I'm too bothered about the river, to be honest, though. And this is only going to be, for today anyway, the one preliminary side, which will be this one, because it's probably the easiest one to blow up. And the only thing we really need to worry about is, this tree, and that tree, and that tree, and then everything else can be lower. Might hit the water. I'm not gonna know for sure until we've actually built it, which is what we're gonna go do now. You know, I was doing all this bloody setup and I've had to head all the way back here because I forgot to get any quartz, and it's just dawned on me I still haven't found a warm ocean barrier reef. I don't have any coral, dead or alive. So we're going to take a quick break to go in search of... I've left it all over there. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. I've got to go find a warm ocean to get this barrier reef, and I've realised I've also left all my rockets over at the perimeter. Oh, this is going well today, isn't it? Right, I'm going to get my rockets and then we'll go flying. It's acquired. Let's go. Let's try this way. This way looks nice. You have no idea how far I had to come. Well, you probably do because you can see in my top corner just how far I've had to come. Oh, right. Let's go get some of this then. I don't think it's important which one I get. We'll just get some pickles as well while we're here. Pickles are fun. We'll get a bit of this. Bit of coral. Okay. There. And now we should be able to do whatever we want with this now. Now that we own it, and it is ours forever. That's all we should need to do. I don't know if it needs to be a warm ocean in order for me to... I don't know if I can harvest this stuff outside of a warm ocean, but I've got some coral just in case. And as soon as we get to an island, we can start flying again. Okay, off we go. No, I should mark this really, shouldn't I? And then we'll go. Warm. Let's hope I know what that means. Okay, home time. You know, I nearly haven't made it back with my elytra in the state it's in. But we got here. And we're safe. And we can now build a bombing machine. Hopefully... Can we land it? Swish. I haven't got any other stuff. Okay, as I said, I'll link the video to how I build this down below, and all credit to Kale for that. And excuse me while I do this very precuriously, because I am dealing with TNT now, and TNT is scary. But yes, this is a very, very easy to follow along and simple design. I've just got to remember what I'm doing. So that's the first L. And then the second L. Is it? You know what? Let's just double check the video, shall we? So yeah, that was slightly wrong already. There we go. I need more blocks beneath me. Okay, then this one. And then the other L is this one. There. And then we plonk the coral here. No. I used the wrong pick. It's a good job I got spares, isn't it, really? Place the coral here. And then let it die. And then sleep so we don't get greeblies. And next, we forgot something else. Pistons. I don't have enough stuff for pistons. All that. And I've left the stuff over here anyway. I'm getting that slime while I'm at it. Thank you. Carrying on. We want the piston facing out. So we need more space back here. And then a big L. And you going in. And now for the return station, which needs to go here. Here, here, and here. And then we need this one to go this way. Oh, we're going to want to come away from that part, really, aren't we? Up, up, up. And don't worry about this mess. We will be getting rid of it before setting off. Thank you. There we go. And then we just want to put you down here. I need a repeater as well. It's always great to be prepared. I am going to need another one of them, actually. Right. More prepared time. Because I'm the most prepared man who's ever been prepared. And I shall prepare you for doom. Seeing as we're going to be doing an awful lot of blowing up, that is pretty doom riddled, if I do say so myself. Ooh, that light's just getting low. Oh, we missed. Not too big of a deal. Okay. And I'm an idiot. Hey, finally. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do over here is this. Okay. That's safe. So we run all the way down to the other side and then we get ourselves ready to go. So we just need to build the stopper, which will be on that block, which I completely missed. That is not how I wanted to start this segment, even. Where's he gone? He's run away. Scared. Obviously. I give off that aura that just scares everyone. Can't be helped, I know. What am I on about? God, it's been a long day and I am tired. Right. Remove this platform and set ourselves on our first, a maiden voyage. I'm a little bit nervous for this. Here we go. We built it wrong. Well, that's anticlimactic. Of course, I forgot to actually put the activation device That was clever of me. And I've built that in the wrong place as well, so the return station doesn't work. Yippee! It's easy enough fix, that is, though. And I've replaced that TNT because it would have set it off when I did this if I hadn't. And that should be ready to go. Let's hope we don't blow the whole thing up. And let's set it off. Attempt number 2. That's got it. It's a thing of beauty. Probably should have got rid of that line first, but as long as one doesn't shoot up, we should be okay. I say, we've only got to make one run, and then we're good. As long as it returns, there shouldn't be any more problems. Please. At least if it does blow up, then it won't do it, but again. Yes! Oh. Look at it go. Oh. Bliss. And it is now 11 o'clock at night. I started work at 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and... oh, I can't turn it off from where I am. Okay, I'm going to find a way to turn it off and then stop this run, go to bed, and then finish it up off tomorrow. Successful round 1. And next time you see this, I might time lapse it. I might time lapse a nice little... oh no, I can't time lapse, can I? You are not welcome. Your friends are not welcome. Oh dear. Oh, for God's sake, this is not going well for me. Let's just unload the area now that it's back. Do I have my bed on me? No, I don't. Great. Consider that stuff lost. Now, I was hoping to be able to just do a nice time-lapse with replay mod, but replay mod hasn't updated yet as well. So we're waiting on that. But also, I've managed to build this right on top of a massive aquifer, so I'm also having to go layer by layer and get rid of water, which is fun. So in other words, it's going to be time consuming, but by the start of next episode, even not next episode, I don't do episodes in next. I don't know if you do episodes in next, but I don't do episodes in next. By next episode, we will have a very big hole, and we can move on to the next one. And while that's running, think about the next part of the project. But for now, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. I'll just... I was just going to place this lava like all suave, fancy, but no, I'm not risking it. I'm going up here and I'll do it from here, where I know I'm safe. So, here we go. Did it work? No? Oh, there. Oh yeah, check me out. And that did an awful job. Okay. Until next week, bye.